Hi guys, and welcome back to my MotoGP 20 career mode. Well, 21 should I say, even though it's on MotoGP 20. So today we are going to be riding around Assen. So we've got our two horrible tracks coming up of Brno and Kimi Ring. And if we look at research, we're nearly there. Actually, hold on, we're just there for the frame. So let's actually put some of them on the frame to get this done a bit faster. Is anyone else who's 100 on that? Yes, there is a few down here. So that'll come in 8 weeks. 5 weeks for our power. So let's have a quick look when 8 weeks is. So lower down team there. So it will come after Austria. Is there any way we can bring it forward 2 weeks? You want 6 weeks max. Is there any way we can bring it forward? 7 weeks. 7 weeks. 7. I think 7 is the max we'll get it to. What's our engine? We need 4,500 and we get 300. Wait, who are you? Litini. Where's, Litini can come on here. 400 then. We should get enough next week. Actually, we want 600 so we can get it next week. We're getting that done. That went in 8 weeks and this done next week. So hopefully. Oh no, we've suspended our electronics. Let's not suspend them. Oh, this has been a really hard balancing act. You know what? We'll just leave it like this. I can sort it out after 5 weeks, 9 weeks. You know what? So let's just go to Assen. It's raining, so I won't be doing a free practice round here. I think last year it was actually raining here at Assen, and it didn't end very well for me. So let's just go straight to Q1, Q2, then we've got our motor races, then our main race. So let's head out here at Assen. See how we can do. Kimi Ring is the halfway mark of the season, and we are still somehow, luckily, ahead on the standing, even after an awful Saxon Ring where I did sort of skip things because I was sort of annoyed myself that I crashed. Because I thought, you know what, I'm not doing well, but well, I had an awful race. I thought I could have done decent at least. But no, I had to ruin it myself by being an idiot with riding. But here at Assen, hopefully we can do better. We are in the rain, which isn't as good for me, but I think one of the wet riders in our Moto 2 or 3 is a wet specialist. So we do have silver linings on basically every cloud possible at the moment. But how good we are, 9 tenths done for Assen in the first sector. That's not good. It shows how we say uneasy I am around this track. We could say. Well, it's not very confident. In the dry I've got enough, but in the wet I do not. We are 5 attempts off the best time at the moment. So we'll have to do 2 laps. So come across the line. We do to the fastest lap, so I'm going to do one more because it's only just, and I did not feel that was a good lap at all. So I want to do another one just to make sure at least, we don't bottle this completely. Oh my god, the battle went. It's this corner here. And then it's the turn 5 which get me normally. I just don't have to get the acceleration right on the out of it, and then I normally lose that on the straight. But saying that, maybe I've found the way. I do have to remember that is obviously my fastest lap, so a good lap from there from me is not the biggest thing. Nice corner there, actually. Is this track? I don't know. I think it'll grow on me over time. Obviously, I'll keep doing seasons. May switch the career mode and come back to a number 1, but... Oh, well, the back is leaning out there. So, it'll grow on me as I keep playing. So, this is my main first MotoGP game. 1 second faster than before. That's what I like to see. And head towards the straight. There we go. That's good enough. We can return to pit and sim out at the end of this session. And let's go straight to Q2. So coming through with me is Johan Zarco with Lecuona, Nakagami, Vinales, Rossi, Marquez, Petrucci, Martin, Bastianini, Bagnaia, Luca Marini and Savadori behind us. So, you know, let's get going into Q2 now. Hope we can get this done pretty fast and we can jump straight into our Moto 3 races. And let's hope for some nice wins. Not wins, but obviously not wins with our teams, but maybe some good performances. So we're heading for our first lap here in Q2. Can we go on provisional pole? Let's wait and see. Got a bit wide at the end of the first corner there, so that's not good. Awful corner there from me. How much are we down, would you say? Probably about 8 tenths. Oh, only 4. Okay, well 4 or 5, really. We can deal with that. We can push back through now. Only 600ths off now. That's decent. Not much time at all here. Moving through that corner there. I don't know the names and I don't want to say them because, well, I'd say that's the Bult. Mandiven. But I do feel like I'm either sounding very racist or butchering him so much. There's Dulka Schlut. Yep, it doesn't sound good at all from me. So I've never heard anyone say before. Especially that one, Moon Viva, maybe. Through Hoggy Hide. We have gone red by 777 from the Ramshock. I'm probably butchering them, so if anyone knows what they're actually called, I'm so sorry. Then into the final corner, got a little bit wide there. Maybe further a bit, but will we get provisional pole? We do. So I think that's all we need to do for this session. So we do go to pole with Marquez behind us. So Morbidelli, Mir, Rins, Binder, Quattrora, Espagro, Oliveira, Zarco, Miller and Alexia Espagro. So the Aprilia in 12th on the grid. Is it Aprilia or Aprilia? I think it's Aprilia. But that's very confusing. So you know what? Don't really have to say it. Not much, but damn. Okay, well done to them. Well done to Espagro, sorry. For getting through. And obviously the team, they made a nice bike it seems. So here we go. Ready for the Moto 3 race. In the rain, we've got Ariana Ferretti in 22nd. Actually, let's have a look through here. So Ferretti's in 22nd. I think Johnny Stewart is about 15th. Yes, Johnny Stewart is 15th. Well, Ferretti is 22nd, so not a good qualifying for either really of the riders. But Johnny Stewart off he goes here at Assen in the wet, and in the rain and the wet at the same time. But heading for the first corner, 6 laps here. How are we doing? Down to 18th, so it's not seeming like a good start. Ferretti's still in 22nd though. Just watch as the riders do file through the first few corners with a massive pack. Ferretti seems to be falling back even more now. 25th has just popped up and said. So really for these guys, the wet and this track do not seem to go hand in hand for them at all. And I completely understand where they're coming from, and a sword just flips over. Nepa, oh no, I think they're teammates. Nepa takes out his teammate as he's crashed. Oh no. It's calamity there for that team. I think it might be Green Power because they're the ones with the orange rims, but I'm so sorry for that team. They've gone out. They've took each other out. So where's Ferretti in 27th and Johnny Stewart's in 24th? It's an absolute disaster there for the Green Power team. One of them goes off and then it takes out the teammate of them. So while we're not doing it well, at least it's not as that much of a calamity for us where both our riders have unfortunately been collected in a crash caused by one of our riders. So we are rolling around currently at the back of the grid. We can see the rev counter. If we turn it on, actually, we can see the tyre wear of them. So I can quickly see how fast they're going, tyre wear and all that. So obviously we don't really need that at the moment, so I will turn it off. But if I do think the tyres are dead now, I can go and check. I'm not sure about this camera. You know what? I'm not sure which camera we should take from. We'll go for a TV again. Maybe this is better, but we are so far back. Oh, that's good for them. Both of the riders for the CIP Green Power are back on their bikes. Probably with heavy damage, but are they going to keep up and get positions? Probably not, but for our riders, 27-28 really is not good at all. Stewart's lost 12 positions, while Ferretti's lost about 6. So it's not good, unless we can, you know, sort of try and put it back here on the straight. Can Stewart get a position? We'll have a look as we zoom in. I don't get these camera angles here at Assen. They don't seem the best, but Stewart is side by side with a rider. Had to pull out a bit though. I must say, yeah, some of these angles are less than satisfactory for me at least. But Ferretti on the outside of Stewart. Are they going to get by? I think we're the only riders which are actually like side by side. It seems when we looked at the whole pack. Actually, we've got the Red Bull KTM Tech 3s near each other, but Stewart's fell behind Ferretti as Ferretti is actually trying to push back through. So maybe it's took them a while to get to grips with the wet weather here. There we go. They go flying through the corners here. That was a beautiful one, I must say. Rossi. So that is, I think, is Nepa's teammate. I do get confused because it's two motos. Moto Mo 3 at once, and I'm just trying to put names to bikes and bikes to names, and if I butcher them, I'm sorry. I'll try to learn them. Very nice angle actually through there. I missed out on this last time. But down the straight they go. On the back of the bike, I don't know who it is. It's number 55. It might help if I did get a Wikipedia page up of all the numbers, or just find them out. So it's Fernati actually ahead of Ferretti. Fernati's riding around instead of Ferretti, but Rossi looks like he's coming back actually. Around the outside of him, can they do anything? He doesn't seem to be doing much. Can they get the power down here? You know, get at him? I don't think they can, but they are still side by side really. They're basically neck and neck with each other. Not really much difference between them. As they come flying in here. It's one of my favourite corners on the track, so I love the leaning of how much you can push the bike and off. But look at Rossi there. He's on the back of us. How has he gone so fast? Obviously the clean air's helped him out, but damn. He is really trying to push through. So yes, Rossi and Nepa was. I was right with Nepa going down, just wasn't right with Rossi. I don't think I said his name. But they are trying to go around the outside of Stewart there. Ferretti's still ahead. She's trying to push through and get some positions here. Again, Stewart's really getting pushed from behind now. Ferretti's losing the bike ahead, so it doesn't look too good. In the pouring rain here in the Netherlands at Assen. So that is a very questionable sort of camera angle round the corner there. You can't really see much, but they make up for it with this one here As is that actually very close to Fanati? It's quite close as Rossi has overtook Stewart. Can Ferretti get the inside of Fanati? Still nearly there, not completely, but let's hope for it to corners to come. She's still close enough to get a nice cheeky move to move her position. But saying that, Rossi's looking for the inside there. She's trying to go round the outside of Fanati. But Rossi has took the position, or has he now? As Ferretti has the inside, does she have the power to push him off? Say, this is my position, get away from it. I think she has got it there. She is ahead as she comes down here. Weird camera angle again as we look to the side of the bike. Still ahead, but let's see for how long. As they're going side by switching side to side here. Around the outside of Fanati. Can she do it? I think she has. Oh no, she's still side by side with him. She was 25th originally at one point on the right hand side, but she's got it back. Will she keep it here? As Stewart looks like to catch up with Rossi a little bit. But Rossi's obviously looking for a move round Fanati here. So is Stewart going to pounce while Rossi is trying to get through? Hopefully. Pounce on the weak is a very good tactic. As Ferretti is now pushing back forward and Stewart's been up. So there's actually someone also retired in that crash. Didn't get to see who, but there's only 29 bikes riding around right now. So maybe there's more, but Ferretti seems to be on the back of the bikes ahead. If we watch it through here, there's a little gap from behind. As we do look behind, and I think Stewart is past Rossi. Yeah, Stewart is past Rossi, and we're looking at Ferretti now, who's going for a big move on the inside. Trying to get past the Red Bull KTM, and is that of Sasaki, and is it Dupasquia? Or Dupasquia, she's trying to get past, I don't know how to say his name correctly. But she is past one rider. Now, Idzahar and Dupasquier, I'll call him now, Dupasquier, are close. So maybe Ferretti starting to actually put her head down. She's on the inside of Idzahar. Will she get the straight line speed here? I don't think she will, but every position counts. They will help us win the championship, even if we don't score any more points. It could be between a thing between a top 10 position and not, but I doubt it will be, which is up in 23rd momentarily. And she is now ahead completely in 23rd. As Stewart actually is looking to get for 25th. Has he claimed 25th? I think he, 26th, sorry, I think he has there. So let's jump out to Ferretti, who's looking to make a move on Antonelli here. Around the outside, cannot make it stick. But she's still pushing. She wants Antonelli now. And also is that Stewart now looking on the back of Sasaki. So this is becoming a bit bad, but he's got a little bit wide in the back there. Is he going to lose the position? Not sure. Don't think so to Fanati or Nepa. Rossi has fell back, so don't know what Rossi did. Maybe he burned too much fuel trying to catch up. Maybe that was his tactic. So Ferretti's doing okay. Let's move over and watch the rev counter now. So we've got tyre wear. Not the worst for Ferretti and for Stewart. They're basically equal. The Ferretti is getting Idzahar back onto her. So I don't know if that's really going to work out too well. But nope, she's managed to keep position, so we'll take that. But then is Stewart looking at Sasaki here, maybe up the inside. So saying I thought we were going to be playing last at the start. This has gone a little bit better, so let's leave Ferretti there. Stewart up into 25th now as he's overtook Sasaki. Is he going to get Idzahar in as many corners? Yes, he is, but can he keep it on the straight here? Down towards the next corner. He's in 25th, losing out to Idzahar there. But he has got the outside for this corner if he manages to be brave enough. Puts his big boy pants on and goes round the outside. Yes, he does. We have got 24th now and 23rd with Ferretti actually looking like taking up position round the outside there, maybe. No, not making it stick. Oh, actually, saying that, she's not giving up. I thought she'd back out the move there. But she is not doing that. She's up into 22nd. Okay. If only this was higher up the grid, I'll be so much more happy, but you know what I mean. We're moving up, which is better, you know, not looking as bad. Maybe just took them time to get used to the wets here at Assen. Because I think this is the first time most of these riders are actually riding on Moto 3 bikes. Obviously, well it is, but we can't know if they've got any history. Like wherever they came from. Might have said, but Ferretti now is going to probably be sticking in 22nd, with Stewart probably stuck in 24th, unless they pull out the spectacular. Saying that actually, give him a few more corners, Stewart could have had Antonelli up ahead, but for the, I think that is a 22nd and 24th for us here at Fake Racing. And it wasn't even the CIP Green Power team, I don't think, that crashed out. I think I've got the team wrong. So here's the Riders' Championship. Obviously, we haven't moved up. I think it's Car Expert Bristol. It was. Or one of them. I don't know who exactly. But let's move on to Moto 2. So we're here for Moto 2. Let's see where our riders line up. And actually, are we on the third row there? It's Blanco is. Blanco's on the third row. That's some more money from her, which is great. We go down. Fumagalli in 17th. So 9th and 17th. Not the best result for Fumagalli, but Blanco up in 9th. So she's really flying the flag here. Then off she goes. Pushing hard. Where are we going to get after the first two corners? Are we going to fall back drastically like last time? Or are we going to do better? We're in 10th, so position already lost in 11th. So not the best start from Blanco here. But maybe the tyres just aren't warming up for her. So let's go have a look at Fumagalli, who has moved up some positions. Let's leave it mostly on Blanco, as she's the most important rider here. She is the one who is doing the best at the current time. Just saying that I'm not sure. She has a little bit of contact there. Let's hope it doesn't affect too much of any damage. But let's see how they do into these corners. So obviously there's a whole massive pack. Everyone leaning in. She seems to have a bike on the inside. 2 bikes on the inside. So maybe she's losing a few down to 11th here. But sort of holding 11th for a little while. As soon as going around the outside, I think she might get 12th now. Whereas Fumagalli in all this, he is in 18th, so he's not doing the best. But Blanco still in the points, but falling back. Oh my god, that's a massive crash behind her. Don't know who's gone flying off, but there's a big crash in the back of the grid. Fumagalli in 19th, so still not making in many positions. Actually in 20th momentarily. So it's fair, let's focus on Blanco, where she is in 12th as Arbolino goes by. Only 31 riders after the crash. Blanco trying to make some moves here, but she's falling now. Is she going to lose to 13th? Maybe. Yes, she is. So obviously the first lap is not very good for our riders. Qualifying seems to be good, but the race never seems to do as well here. So Blanco in 14th. Now the rider at the back, I think he's actually got back on. After that, I don't think he really would. But Blanco's still in 14th. We could try and get something out of this. Fumagalli not too far behind, so all it takes them to a nice little run at the end like Ferretti did. Make some positions, while Blanco is now actually in 15th. But she has the inside for the corner there on Manzi. And will she be brave like our Moto3 riders? Yes, she will, as she does accelerate out. She doesn't have to actually use the tactic of being on the outside here to get a faster line. And throwing it up the inside of a rider, as she's the only one who is round in her little area. Now Manzi is behind, but she's falling back from the people ahead. That is obviously due to the side-by-side fighting she has been doing. Fumagalli not too much behind there. In about 20th, yeah, it just popped up, so let's hope we can make a few positions with him. He's not actually doing too bad, as there is actually 4 riders ahead, and they are flying for 18th to 21st. Fumagalli is 19th as Navarro, trying to go around the outside here. How's he going to do? Looking at, is that Baldassari ahead of him? I think it is, and he's actually keeping up with him quite well. Nice run through there. Quick to Blanco, who's in 14th. Is that Manzi up the inside? No, he thinks better of it. If you look at Fumagalli in 19th. Pushing forward now. So you can see the bike's not too far away. Blanco still retaining her position, while Fumagalli is trying to push up for the lower end of the points. So there they go. Looking up the inside for Fumagalli is Arenas. Is Arenas going to make the move and put him down for 20th? We will have the inside for this corner. And he's gone up the inside, making sure Arenas knows he wants it. Now will he have to do the brave thing of flying up the inside here? No, he will not, because he's going to spin it back to Blanco. He's in 15th, has been overtook by Manzi, but maybe she can do well to catch up. Or is it now just where she's going to have to sit? I think maybe she's going to have to sit there. Fumagalli 20th now. He's just in the back there. The rider's just running ahead of him. A little bit of a gap, but then he's got a gap to hide to Yari Montella. Let's jump back on Blanco, who is still pushing. And we hope to make some moves up the grid here. Is anything really happening for Blanco? Not really. Now she's going around the corner. Fumagalli, still not anything happening in his world there behind Blanco. They just show that obviously the engine upgrades and the frame upgrades are all coming slow and thick. Well, slow and very slow. Because when we say thick and fast, they're coming slow and thin would be, well, thin and slow would be the opposite to it. It doesn't sound as good. But hopefully after the 3-week break, we can come have a better bike and start to actually show what we can do. Alicia Blanco doing quite well, getting 9th. So, you know, money for the start means we lose less money overall. So, you know, money may not be an issue sooner or later if these two start, well, the two teams start pulling their finger out, getting a few races in the results. The Blanco is obviously going on straight. Where on earth is Fumagalli? Still in 20th, so looking like someone is around the outside of him though. But still 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 riders pretty close, and it's Blanco down to 16th. Yes, she is. It's Borbier's around the outside, but she does have the stronger line, I would say. But apparently not. Borbier's by. So obviously it's not going too well here in the race for Blanco now. He's been losing it, so Blanco going around. So obviously they're not doing the best, but go on Blanco, you can do well. Don't lose this position now. You're doing so well. Started on 9th, I was very happy. You got through to Q2. There we go, because obviously need to be on the front 3 rows, I think it is, or something like that, in the top 10. So obviously they need to qualify well and finish well. So I may or may not have made a massive mistake of choosing the big option. If I look back on that, it could be the key moment of failure for us. But we are pushing with Blanco now. Can she do it? Into the braking zone there. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you, Blanco. But oh, she's fell back so much from Bourbier. It's had that Fumagalli's now in 20th, and he's fell so much back with Baltus. So obviously something's not clicking for our riders here. As normally they do a bit better than this. Or am I just, maybe I'm overestimating them. I'm hoping for more points scoring opportunities. Well, I think only Blanco scored once. So she's really trying to run away now, but Fumagalli on the back of Baltus, not with the best line. But does he go round the outside into the braking zone? Yes, he did. And it's that Chantra. He's gone past both of them up the inside. He's watched that and going, you know what, this is my move here. So Fumagalli loses position, and so is Baltus. So either way, one of them loses position. Well, if it's Baltus, he loses 2 actually now. And maybe even another one. Who's this up the inside? Balega. He's going to take Fumagalli most likely here. But is Fumagalli going to hold it round the outside? Constantly leaning. And I think that is Blanco losing down to 17th. Yep. Arenas just behind her. And then it's obviously Chantra now. So it's not going well for any of our riders now. They're in 17th and 21st. Come on, Fumagalli, you can do this. Just put your foot down. Thought there was a bike going to slide off in the back there. Just one of us had a bit of a slide anyway. But Blanco now, 17th. Is she looking to make a move back? She was, but nowhere near close enough. She's on the final lap here. Going around. Pushing the accelerator hopefully to the limit. But Blanco doesn't seem to make much other than it being in his 17th. The skills will improve as well, which I'm hoping. So skills improve, the bike improves. Our riders get better, maybe even get new riders if we have enough money, if they look better than our current ones. But I could demote maybe Fumagalli down to Moto 3 if there's a better Moto 2 rider, or probably even promote a Moto 3 rider up of Ferretti if she's performing well. If she looks like she'll do a better job than him with the rankings and ratings, I'll definitely pull her up. So Blanco now in 18th on the last lap. Fumagalli in 21st with Vietti and Agura fighting behind. So not done too well here as we're heading towards the end of the race. Not many more corners left to go as we are watching with Alicia Blanco. Alicia Blanco pushing. Well, she'll stick there. Fumagalli, I think Blanco's got 18th secured. Has Andrea Fumagalli got 21st secured? Not sure because there's 3 bikes rapid behind him here. Will they go for a dive bomb? Yes, they will. But will Fumagalli stay strong? He will for Agora. Will he let Agora through? No, he will not. So 21st and 18th for our riders.
Of this exciting race are finishing their final lap.
Gian Antonio gets the win. Nothing else we need to really look at here, obviously, because we are doing so bad. So now for my race, the one which probably and hopefully won't end as bad as what we did see in our Moto 2 Moto 3 race. So let's get going onto the track. Marc Marquez, our main rival, sitting right behind us.
A few minutes to go and
so away we go here for the Dutch Grand Prix as the Repsol Honda. Now Marquez goes and we nearly actually lose it at the start as we touch the grass. We're now in third by Morbidelli Marquez. It seems to be the story. Never get a good start. Maverick Vinales goes down in the back there. That don't happen there. Oh, we are losing the back so much. Bagnaia goes down. Obviously the wet is not too good for the bikes here. How we keep going. Salvadori, Farmer Marcus, don't know where exactly he is. But look at this straight line speed I don't get. I don't know how to do that corner. So that's where all the time goes. Morbidelli behind Marquez now. So out of all the tracks to be wet, could have been any, but had to be this one as we touch Morbidelli there, push me a little bit wide. Same with Marquez, but I'm blaming the wet for not letting me control the bike probably because it is not. I'm not getting the power at all on the back. And I'm overheating it. So who comes by now? I think that's Marquez. We've gone so wide. They just stop trying to overheat the tyres. Big moment there. So Marquez, we got the inside. Maybe Marquez goes a bit defensive. We butcher that corner of a corner cut. Might be my fault there, but we're going to have to deal with it now. Marquez, come on. I know we're fine for the title, but you can give me this one. You've got the next 2 races in the bag. Easily in the bag. Come on. Don't leave me. Come back. The right-hand side of the rear tyre is so overheated. And we're both sliding on so much, but so is Marquez at the same time. We've got damage with light on the front there. Did you touch Marquez? Anything on the wing? Not really. But Morbidelli's back through, obviously, because that is an awful corner for me. Then we got up the inside of Morbidelli onto the gravel. Not really. Not fully onto the gravel, so I managed to catch it. But we've been a bit mean to Morbidelli here, so I'm very sorry, lad. I'm just struggling to get this bike to grip. Seems that everyone is struggling though. I see Marquez ahead, just not at all liking it. Had a bigger wobble than me at that exact point. We put our foot down here, lean in quickly. Bit wide, we're doing okay. Flick it. So many times I'm losing that back end, it feels so unstable here. We get close to the Marquez, lose 3/10 overall, but move closer and closer it seems by the end of it. Got a bit deep, but we should be doing okay. Not the best there, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We're begging for a result here, so you can't choose what we get. I think I've gone a bit too tight on the exit there. A bit too tight, definitely, as Morbidelli goes straight by. That's a great corner there if we didn't go wide, so that's annoying. Every time I put my foot down, that back does not want to sit. I'm going to try putting the power down slower. I'm going to stop sending all the revs at once. Oh my god, that's so wide there. Really high slotted. I think Marcus does have this one in the bag. Especially with the damage we sustained. Saying that we're only a 10th off his lap time. He can't be doing too bad. So much time through that corner alone, which is mad. Oh, that's the gravel touch there. I just don't understand how to do it. Maybe I need to go wider into it and, you know, prioritise the exit, 'cause that's what I need to do. But then Marquez, this section seems to feel so much back. Well, so back so much. Okay, we're doing okay here now. Bit of a straight line there, so I'm not going to take Marquez because I did sort of cut that corner. I quite hefty him out, so I don't want to take him. Saying that, I have got moderate damage and overtook him there, so you know what? Don't know why he was braking so early. Well, I've got moderate damage, so it's really screwed me over. So I don't have a clue what he was trying to achieve there. I've got no left-hand side wing. But he's back through. The bike does not turn at all now with that wing gone. Just trying to block off any moves now that may present themselves. But the rear on the right hand side is so hot. So weak. There you go, cool it down a little bit there. The marker is still right behind us. Another lap with the damage. There we go. The back is not handling how I want it at all. Maybe that will do something there a bit better with the exit. No, Morbidelli actually comes through. Obviously I'm backing up this little front pack because of the damage. Morbidelli's through though, but I don't want him to keep it, so up the inside we go. Pushed him wide up. He actually has more traction and more turn than me though. So that, oh my god, we've gone so wide there. And that was one of the worst laps I think I've done in a long time. That mark is up the inside. Oh, keep it tight as we can. Let's put the power mode up. So there we go, Marcus there. Who's this on the inside there? Who is it? It's Jack Miller. And we've got Suzuki trying to get by now. Nerdy's ran off with it, surely. Oh my god, the break in there was dreadful. It's Johan Mir who's this high up. Well, see what we can do here for it. Can we go around? Yes, we can. So who is this on the inside? Is this Marquez or is it Nakagami? I don't know, but we're still going with Suzuki on the outside. Nakagami still a little touch there as we head down here. I'm making the biggest trade with this damage as Morbidelli is probably counting his lucky stars. What a time he's made. Head into the line with 2 laps left. Marcus down in 5th, so it's been so bad it's really helping actually. And there's such a big gap on the inside there. The rear right hand side is took too much of a battering to do much. On the outside, it's Nakagami. Sending it up his inside. In the turn 7 a bit wide there. We're doing okay. We have a 5-10 penalty. Oh no. And they're going to lose some time. At the end of the race now, we've got an extra 2 tenths. Let's keep going, we keep pushing this. (125 degrees), so our front is actually underheated. And our back is overheated, which is not at all good. We're into the final corners here of this lap. We only got one more to do once we come through. There we go. Pushing through. Brad Binder's had a crash. I've really lost it there. Putting the power down is so scary. Let's do that right hand back. Or the right hand rear, should I say. Oh my god, we nearly crashed into Suzuki. I wasn't expecting Mir to go through there. So Mir on the inside there, he gives a little tap. And he's through, but we should have this corner here. We do. I'm so slow right now, the damage is insane on the bike. I'm trying to warm the front tyre up, but it just doesn't want to warm up. Trying to find out how to just warm the front up and not the back, but the bikes are roaring behind. This grid is everywhere. The Suzuki's looking up the inside there. We've ruined this corner. Head to the line. Will we keep a position? I'm not sure. I don't know where we'll get.
Before going to the podium awards
Oh
ceremony,
no, we get
take a look at
4th.
the final MotoGP race results.
But we do beat Marquez, so that's a very controversial, well not controversial, but very lucky there. So it's Morbidelli, Quattro, myself, Marquez, Nakagami, Miller, Renzako, Marquez, Oliveira, Espargaro, in 12th actually, Rossi, and then Polo Espargaro. So let's see if Espargaro beats Pole, and then Martin, Lecona, Petrucci, Savadori, Bastianini, Lucarini, and the last of the finishers with 3 crashes of Bagnaia, Binder, and Vinales. We're ahead of Morbidelli by 2 points in the Riders' Championship and only ahead of Marquez by 6. So it is now spicing up between Aprilia, Yamaha and Honda. And for the team, we failed. For the team championship, we have nowhere near ever. And for the constructors, we're 6 points behind Honda, 3 points ahead of Suzuki, and 8 points ahead of Yamaha. So this is very close. So we do get some good reputation actually. It's decent. Oh, sorry. Oh, the screen is not loading. There we go. We've got some good reputation, and we're going to load the screen now. So we go. We got our credits. Don't get any credits from Moto 2 or Moto 3 team, but we do get some prestige from objectives. So we're doing that okay. Right, the veteran got a bit of that, and Moto 3 race results not the best either. So thanks for watching. See you and goodbye.